Okay, so all are fine. So, okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let me just check how many of you have joined the session. Yes. All right, tell me, how's your study going on? Fine, super. Yes. Okay. So, I'm your maths instructor, and my name is Meenal Bahare. I think you already know me, you all. All right, so today I'm here with the third session of polynomial. In the last two classes, we have discussed the first session and the second session of the polynomial. In those sessions, we have discussed about the basics of polynomial and about the zeros of a polynomial, about the degree of polynomial and the graphical representation of polynomial. All right. So today what we are going to discuss. So today I'm here with the third session of polynomial. In the last two classes, we have okay, so today what we have to going to discuss, we are with the third session. Okay, and today what I will discuss the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of polynomial. All right, and also the division algorithm. Okay, everyone. So I think now you all are ready for the session. Yes. Okay, so with great enthusiasm, let's start the session. All right. So, before starting the session, let me introduce you all with Swiflearn. Swiflearn is India's most sincere learning destination. And here we will provide you 100% live interactive classes for classes 3rd to 10. Also, in each batch, we have a maximum of 6 students so that we will give personal attention to each and every student in each and every classes. Okay? And also, we have a dedicated academic mentor team to track and work on the student progress. Okay, and also we cover the syllabus, ICSE and CBSE syllabus as per the school exam schedule, and also handle the custom request and also arrange the class accordingly. Okay, all right, let's move to our key feature. We will provide the detailed progress reports to the parents so that they track their child progress on timely basis. And also you can take unlimited practice tests with the Swiflearn to check your preparation level on the daily basis. And also we have a Swiflearn academic test series so that you will give the test series on the weekly or on the monthly basis. And also we will provide you the subjective test for the school exam so that you also check your school exams preparation. Okay, so if you want to experience the quality teaching with Swiflearn, book a free trial class with Swiflearn and experience the quality teaching with the Swiflearn. Okay, everyone. So if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, click on the subscribe button, press the bell icon so that you never miss any update with Swiflearn. And don't forget to like, comment and share the video with your friends. Okay, everyone. All right. So, ready for the session? This is the polynomial third session. Okay, and today we'll discuss about these things. Relationship between zeros and coefficient of polynomial and division algorithm. So, I think now you all are ready with your pen and copy. Yes. Okay, so let's start the session. Okay, everyone, give me a virtual high five. Yes. Okay, so let's start the session. This is the objective of today's class. So what we are going to discuss today we will first recall what we have discussed in the previous two sessions. Recall the zeros of a linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. And also today what we are going to discuss, find the sum of the zeros of quadratic polynomial, product of a quadratic polynomial and the find of quadratic polynomial if their zeros are given. This we will discuss in today's session, and also for the same for the cubic polynomials. Means we will discuss the sum of zeros of cubic polynomial, product of zeros of cubic polynomial and the sum of product of pair of zeros of cubic polynomial. And also we will discuss the division algorithm for polynomials. Okay. So this we are going to discuss in today's session. Alright everyone. So let's start the session with great enthusiasm. Okay. So let's recall zeros of a linear polynomial. Alright, ready? So let's take an example. If k is a zero of px is a polynomial and that polynomial is mx plus n. Okay, if k is a zero, then if I put the value of k over the polynomial mk plus n, then this polynomial will equals to what? 0. Got it? So pk equals to mk plus n equals to 0. That is the value of 0 is, that is the value of 0. K is what? It's nothing but it is equals to minus n by m. Got it everyone? Okay. Alright. So yes. So the 0 of a linear polynomial mx plus n is what? It is nothing but it is equals to minus n by m. Got it? So this is all about the 0 of a linear polynomial. Let's move on to some question to revise what we have discussed in the previous session. Okay. So px equals to 4x plus n. So to find the 0 of a polynomial, first what we are going to discuss, first what we will do, we will actually put the polynomial equals to 0 like this. So if I put this polynomial px equals to 0, then 4x plus n equals to 0, this shows x is what? X is nothing but it is equals to minus n by 4. So 0 of a polynomial, this polynomial will be equals to minus n by 4. Similarly, let's take an example for the second one. 8y plus 6 is what? It is equals to 0. So here y is what? Y is nothing but it is equals to minus 6 by 8, or if I simplify this fraction, then what I will get? Minus 3 by 4. Got it? And similarly for the third one, 97v plus 7. If I want to find the 0 of this polynomial, then I will put it as 0 equals to 0, then v equals to minus 7 by 97. So this is the 0 of this linear polynomial. Got it? Okay everyone, any doubt till here? Hello everyone. Hello Mayank. And let me check how many of you have joined the session. Yes. Okay, so till here, any doubt, anyone? No? Okay, so no doubt till here. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so let's recall the 0 of a quadratic polynomial. Okay, we have discussed how to find the 0 of a linear polynomial. Let's revise how to find the 0 of a quadratic polynomial. Okay everyone? Alright, so suppose we take px equals to 2x square plus 7x plus 3. This is our quadratic polynomial. Okay, and we have to find what? Zeros of this quadratic polynomial. So जल्दी जल्दी रिवाइज करते हैं हमने कैसे कैसे स्टेप्स लिए थे, एक बार आपके लिए फास्ट रिवीजन. सो हमने क्या किया था? हमने फर्स्ट स्टेप लिया था पुट px is equals to what? 0, and this px is nothing but it is equals to 2x square plus 7x plus 3. The first step is put the polynomial equals to 0. Okay, so we have put the polynomial expression as 0. Then next move on to the next step, and the second step. What is the second step? This is method is called as the middle term splitting. So in second step, what we are going to discuss, what we are going to do, we have to split the middle term. So here, what is the middle term? This 7x is the middle term. And how we are going to split that middle term? First, we have to take the product of constant term and the coefficient of x square. Product of constant term and coefficient of x square. And we have to take the factors of product like that, so that the sum of those factor will be equals to what? Will be equals to what? 7. Alright, so multiplication of constant and coefficient of x square is what? 3 into 2, that is equals to 6. Okay, so first we will take the multiplication, and then next what we are going to discuss. Next what we will do, we will take the factors of 6 such that if we add them, we will get the middle term. Alright, so 6 and 1 are the factor, and after adding them, what we will get? We will get 7x. Alright, so split this middle term. 2x square plus 6x plus x plus 3. Got it? So 7x is split into 6x plus 3, and if I multiply, I will get the multiplication of constant and the coefficient of x square. Got it? Okay, आई थिंक यहाँ तक किसी को कोई भी डाउट नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हमने लास्ट 2 सेशन में इसको बहुत अच्छे से डिस्कस किया है. Okay, now 2x square plus 6x plus 3 plus x plus 3 is equals to 0. Then what will be the third step? We will take the common. So out of these two terms, means the first term and second term, what we will take as common? 2x is common. So 2x is common, then what is left? X plus 3. And out of the third and the fourth term, what we will take as common? 1 as common. So we are left with x plus 3 is equals to 0. And again, if I take common, then x plus 3 is common. So what I will get? X plus 3, 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Got it, everyone? Okay. Alright, I think you got this thing also. Let's move on to further. So this means x plus 3 is equals to 0 and 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. And this surely means that x plus 3 is equals to 0 and x equals to minus 3. So we will get x equals to minus 3 and 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So we will get 2x equals to minus 1, means x is equals to minus 1 by 2. So one of the 0 is x equals to minus 3 and other one is x equals to minus 1 by 2. Got it? Okay. So thus for x equals to minus 3 and minus 1 by 4, our polynomial expression will be equals to what? 0. Hence, for p minus 3 and p minus 1 by 2, given expression will be equals to what? 0. That's why what are the zeros of this polynomial expression? Minus 3 and minus 1 by 2. Got it? So we have revised how to find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Okay everyone, till here any doubt? Let me just check. No doubt? Okay, so no doubt is there. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so one of the fun fact that we have discussed in the last class also. The fact is what? Quadratic polynomial have at most 2 zeros. Got it? So the number of zeros, at most number of zeros will be equals to what? Will be equals to the degree of the polynomial. If the degree is 2, then 2. If the degree is 3, then that will be at most 3 zeros. Got it? Okay everyone. So now let's move on to today's topic. So the first topic that we are going to discuss, that we are going to cover in today's topic is sum of zeros of quadrilateral polynomial. It's not quadrilateral, it's quadratic polynomial. Okay, quadratic polynomial. Okay everyone? Alright. So sum of zeros will be what? Sum of zeros will be equals to coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. How? Let's see. Let the general equation of a quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c. Okay? Alright. And now here the coefficient of x is what? Coefficient of x is this. We have already discussed what is the... Oh, just a minute. Coefficient of x square is what? A. Coefficient of x is what? B. And constant term is this c. Alright, so we have already discussed how to find the coefficient. Coefficient is nothing but it is in the multiplication of that term. So, sum of zeros will be equals to what? Minus coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? B. And divided by coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? A. So, sum of zeros will be in quadratic polynomial. Sum of zeros will be equals to what? Minus b by a. Got it? Or we can say minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Got it everyone? Okay. If you got this thing, let's move on to the multiplication also. So product also. Just a minute. Okay. So what is the multiplication of its zero? We have already discussed what is the addition of the sum of zeros. Sum of zeros will be equals to what? Minus b by a. Alright. Let's take an example to understand how to find the sum of the zeros. Okay. Let's take px equals to 3x square plus 5x minus 2. This is one of the polynomial expression. Okay. And we have to solve it for zeros. We have to solve it for zeros. First what we will do, we will discuss by splitting the middle term. Means we will find the zeros by splitting the middle term. Okay. And then check by using the formula that whether the addition of the zero that actually we find using the splitting method is equals to the formula method or not. Alright. Ready for that? Okay everyone. So by splitting the middle term, we can write this expression 3x square and 5x will be equals to what? Just a minute everyone. Yes. So how we are going to split this 5x? By taking the multiplication of constant and the coefficient of x square. So the multiplication of constant and coefficient of x square is what? 6. And we have to take the factors of 6 like that the sum of the factors will be equals to 5. So what are those two factors? 2 and 3. So we will write it like this. 2 and 3, or we will take it any other thing. What you all say? Yes, 2 and 3 will not be equals to minus 6x square. So we will take it as 6 and 1. These two factors. Okay. So 6x square, 3x square plus 6x minus 2. See, if I add them, I will get 5x. And if I multiply them, I will get minus 6x square. Got it? So now take the common factor. What is the common factor in out of these two terms? First and second, 3x. Then we are left with x plus 2. And out of third and fourth, what is the common factor? Minus 1. So we are left with x plus 2. Got it? And that is equals to 0. And if I take this x plus 2 as common, what I will get? X plus 2 and 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. Got it? So what are my zeros? The first 0 is x is equals to 1 by 3 and second 0 is x equals to minus 2. Got it? If I solve these two, what I will get? I will get x equals to 1 by 3 and x equals to minus 2 as a 0. Alright. Now let's find sum of zeros. Sum of 0 will be equals to 1 by 3 plus minus 2. Alright, so that will be equals to what? 1 by 3 minus 2. And if I actually add them, what I will get? 5 by 3. Got it, everyone? Okay. Now going with the formula. We know that sum of zeros will be equals to what? Minus b by a. Where b is what? B is nothing but it is the coefficient of x, and a is nothing but it is the coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x is what? Yeah, coefficient of x is what? 5. So minus 5, and coefficient of x square is what? 3. So minus 5 by 3. So we will see that if I find the zeros by using the splitting method and add them, and when I find the formula of sum, I will get the same value. Okay, so we have verified our answer. Got it? So what is the formula for the sum of a quadratic polynomial? That will be equals to minus b by a, or I can say minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Got it, everyone? Okay, got it? Alright, so if you got this thing, let's move on to the next. And next one is multiplication of its zero. Alright, so multiplication of its zero will be what? Constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Let's take one more. Let's take the general equation. So ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now what is the constant term here? C is the constant term. And now what is the coefficient of x square? It is a. So multiplication of zeros will be equals to what? C by a. Got it? Or we can say constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Got it? So we have done two formulas. First one is the addition. So addition of zeros will be equals to minus b by a, and multiplication will be equals to what? C by a. That is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Got it, everyone? Okay. Till here, any doubt, anyone? किसी को कोई भी छोटा वाला मोटा वाला डाउट किसी को भी है यहाँ तक? No? Alright, so no doubt is there. Let's move on to the next line. And here one question. 3x square plus 5x minus 2. Actually, this is the same question that we have already solved. This one. Okay. So, what are the two zeros that we have find here? The two zeros are, first one is x equals to 1 by 3 and second one is x equals to minus 2. Alright. Now, let's check for the multiplication this time. So, multiplication of 0 will be equals to 1 by 3 multiplied by minus 2. That is, we will get minus 2 by 3. And now, verify it by using the formula. So, the formula for product will be equals to what? Constant term divided by coefficient of x square, or c by a. So, here c is what? Minus 2. And a is what? 3. So, what we will get? Minus 2 by 3. And when we verify that, so these two values are same. Got it? So, we are done with two formula. Addition will be equals to minus b by a, and multiplication will be equals to what? C by a. Got it, everyone? Any doubt till here? No? Okay, so no doubt is there. So, let's solve some more question. Alright. So, here's the first question. So, what's given in the question? Find the sum and product of the following quadratic polynomial. And here is the polynomial. So, first, let's solve the first question. So, the solution for the first one is, first what we have to find? We have to find the sum. So, sum will be equals to what? Sum will be equals to minus coefficient of x square divided by minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Alright, or I can say minus b by a. So here, what is the coefficient of x? That is equals to 1. And what is the coefficient of x square? That is equals to 3. So, minus 1 by 3 will be my answer. Got it? Okay. Any doubt till here? No. And what will be the formula for the product? Product will be equals to what? Product is equals to constant term divided by a. So, what is the constant term? Constant term is minus 3 divided by coefficient of x square is what? 3. So, what I will get? Minus 1. Alright, once again revise. What is the formula for the sum? Sum will be equals to minus b by a. So, here b is 1 and a is 3. And what is the formula for product? Product is nothing but it is equals to c by a. That is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. So, minus 3 by 3, that is equals to minus 1. Got it? Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Here the equation will be of the form what? Always remember the general form of the quadratic equation. What is the general form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. You have to compare the given equation with this, x square plus bx plus c. So what is the formula for sum? Sum is equals to minus b by a. That is coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Here what is the coefficient of x? It is nothing. So it is 0. And divided by coefficient of x is what? 1. So 0 by 1 is what? Nothing. It is 0. Alright. And next is the product. So the formula for product will be equals to what? C by A. And here the constant term is what? Minus 5. And A is what? Is 1. So answer will be what? Minus 5. Got it everyone? Till here any doubt anyone? किसी को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम यहाँ तक इस वाले क्वेश्चन में? No? Clear everyone? Yes. Okay. If it is clear, moving on to the next. So see, sum will be equals to minus 1 by a. Let's revise. And product will be equals to minus 3 by 3. And here sum will be equals to minus b by a, that is 0. And product will be equals to minus 5. Got it? Okay. So let's move on to some more question. Let's solve 2-3 questions to have a better understanding of this actually formula. So find the sum. Let's solve this first one. So px is what? It is equals to x square minus 2x minus a minus 8. So sum will be equals to what? We have to always remember the general form. So general form is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, this is the general form for the quadratic polynomial. Okay, so sum will be equals to what? Minus b by a. That is coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. So minus coefficient of x is what? Minus 2 divided by coefficient of a is what? 1. So what is the sum here? It is nothing but it is equals to 2. Alright. And what is product here? Let's see. Product is what? C by a. And here c means constant term is what? Minus 8. And by a is what? It is 1. So what you will get? Minus 8. Got it everyone? Okay. Alright, let's solve this one. So now, sum is what? Sum is minus b by a. And here, b is what? See, you have to write it like this. You have to actually assume it like this. 6x square minus 7x minus 3. This is actually the general form. ax square plus bx plus c. Alright, so here minus b means b is what? Minus 7 upon a is what? A is 6. So what you will get? Sum is equals to 7 by 6. Alright. And product is what? Product is equals to c by a. And here the constant term is what? Minus 3. And a is what? 6. So finally you will get minus 1 by 2. Got it everyone? Okay. Clear? किसी को कोई भी doubt यहाँ तक? Okay, now I will give you time to solve this one. इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करके बताओ सब लोग मुझे. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर्स. यस एवरीवन, जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स लाइव हैं, सॉल्व दिस वन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर. Yes, everyone, solve fast. Okay, and okay, let's solve together. Alright, so what is the formula for sum? Sum is nothing but it is equals to minus b by a. And here b is what? Minus 4. So minus 4 and a is what? 4. So what you will get? 1. Alright. And product is what? Product will be equals to c by a. And here the constant term is 1. And by a means coefficient of x square is 4. So you will get 1 by 4. Got it everyone? Okay, so great. Now you all understood the two formula, that is the sum of the quadratic polynomial zeros, that will be equals to minus b by a, and the product of 0 will be equals to what? C by a. Got it? Okay, so you got this thing. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, and here in this slide we have to find the quadratic polynomial if their zeros are given. Means here if the zeros are given, how we are going to find the quadratic polynomial? Okay, alright, so let's check. So if the given zeros are 2 and minus 5, so for x is equals to 2 and minus 5, the polynomial, the given polynomial, so p2 and p minus 5 will be equals to what? 0. So can we write it like this? If 2 is the 0, so we can say na x minus 2 is equals to 0, and if minus 5 is the 0, so we can say x minus minus 5 will be equals to 0. Got it? And if I take them in a multiplication, what I will get? X minus 2 and multiply by x plus 5 equals to 0. Got it? Yes. Okay, so multiplying them we will get what? If I multiply these two terms, what I will get? X square, then plus 5x. If I multiply it by the second term, plus 5x, then minus 2x, and then minus 10. Got it? So x square plus 5x minus 2x minus 10. If I combine these two, so what I will get? X square plus 3x minus 10 is equals to 0. So this is my answer. This is my answer. What is my answer? So I have to find the quadratic polynomial if the zeros are 2 and minus 5. So if the zeros are 2 and minus 5, my answer will be x square plus 3x minus 10 equals to 0. Got it, everyone? Yes? Okay. So if you got this one, let's move on to the next question. Okay, one more question to practice this type of question. And here is the question. Find the quadratic polynomial if their zeros are 3 and 2. Okay, so let's solve this one together. So what we have to find? We have to find the polynomial if x is equals to 2, if the zeros are 3 and 2. All right. So for x equals to 3 and x equals to 2. All right. So p3 is equals to 0 and p2 is equals to what? It is equals to 0. Got it? Now this means x minus 3 is equals to 0 and x minus 2 is equals to 0. Got it, everyone? Okay. Now if I combine this, what I will get? X minus 3, x minus 2 is equals to 0. Got it? And when I multiply them, what I will get? After multiplication, what I will get? X square. If I multiply this, x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 3 2s are 6 is equals to 0. And if I combine the second term and the third term, what I will get? X square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. This is x square. Alright. So my quadratic polynomial, if the zeros are 3 and 2, will be what? X square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Got it, everyone? Let's check. किसी को कोई डाउट तो नहीं है यहाँ पे? X square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Okay? Alright, what do you all say? Let's solve one more question. Okay, let's solve one more question. Alright. So what's the question here? Just a minute. Find the quadratic polynomial if their zeros are minus 9 and minus 12. Okay, let's solve. So the solution will be like this. Minus 9 and minus 12. So for x equals to minus 9 and x equals to 12. Okay, so p minus 9 is equals to 0 and p 12 equals to 0. Alright, now what I will get? X minus minus 9 is equals to 0 and x minus 12 equals to 0. Alright, everyone. Now, can I combine it like this? X plus 9 and x minus 12 is equals to 0. Alright, and when I solve this, when I multiply this, what I will get? X square minus 12x plus 9x minus 12 nines are 108 is equals to 0. Alright, so what I will get? X square minus 12 and 9 is what? Minus 3x minus 108 is equals to 0. So what's my equation? My quadratic polynomial will be equals to x square minus 3x minus 108. So this is the polynomial if their zeros are minus 9 and 12. Got it? Okay, everyone. Alright. So if you got this thing, let's move on to the next question. What do you all say? Let's move on to the next one? Yes, okay. So here is the next question. Let's move on to the next slide. And here, one more variety of question. What the question says, finding the quadratic polynomial when sum and product of zeros are given. Alright, so finding the quadratic polynomial when sum and product of zeros are given. Here what is given? The sum and the product of zeros are given. Alright, so find the quadratic polynomial and the sum and the product of the zeros are minus 3 and 2 respectively. Alright. So let the quadratic polynomial, for this the first step will be what? Let the quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c and its zeros be alpha and beta. Got it? We have assumed the quadratic polynomial and assumed the zeros also, alpha and beta. Alright. Now, what is the second step? Sum of zeros, we know that. What is the sum of zeros? Sum of zeros will be alpha plus beta is equals to what? Minus 3, because it is given. So sum of 0 is equals to minus b by a and that is equals to minus 3. Alright. So again it is given that sum of zeros is minus 3. So minus b by a will be equals to what? Minus 3. Got it, everyone? Now moving on to the step 4th. What is the step 4? Product of zeros will be equals to, it is given, that is equals to 2. So alpha into beta is equals to 2. So product of zeros is what? C by a is equals to 2. Got it? Alright, now we know that हमारे पास माइनस बी बाय ए की वैल्यू माइनस 3 है एंड सी बाय ए इज इक्वल्स टू व्हाट 2. Got it? Now moving on to the next. So what I will get, if a equals to 1, b equals to 3 and c equals to 2, from all those steps we will get what? A is equals to 1, b equals to 3 and c equals to 2. And if I put this value over the assumed quadratic equation, what we have assumed? The assumed quadratic equation is what? Ax square, just a minute, ax square plus bx plus c. Yes, so assume one is ax square plus bx plus c. So if I put this value of a, b and c in this general form, what I will get? X square plus 3x plus 2. So we will get the value of the quadratic expression if the sum of the zeros and the product of 0 is given. So if the sum and product is given, we can find the quadratic polynomial like this. Got it, everyone? Yes? Okay, so got this one. So let's have a look over one more question to have a better understanding of this topic also. So let's see. The question is what? Yes. Alright, so question is like this. Find a quadratic polynomial, the sum and product of whose zeros are minus 4 and 1. What do you all say? Let's solve this question together. Yes? Okay. So first what I have to assume, so solution will be like this. Let quadratic polynomial be let quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, or I can say not equals to 0, no? X square plus bx plus c. Just a minute. Alright, just a minute, everyone. Yes, so let the quadratic polynomial be what? Let quadratic polynomial be quadratic polynomial b ax square plus bx plus c. Alright, and its zeros be alpha and beta. Alright, now according to question, sum of zeros is equals to what? Alpha plus beta, and that is equals to what? Minus b by a. And it is equals to what? The sum will be equals to what? Minus 4. The sum of the polynomial is given as minus 4. Got it? And again, product of zeros is what? Product of zeros is equals to alpha into beta, and that is equals to constant divided by a. That is equals to, it is again given as 1. So from these two steps, what I will get? I will get the values of a, b and c. So value of a is equals to 1, b equals to 4 and c equals to again 1. Got it? So if I put this value over this quadratic equation, hence putting value of a, b and c, we get what? We get a quadratic equation, a quadratic polynomial as x square, because the value of a is 1, plus 4x plus 1 is equals to 0. So this is the quadratic polynomial whose sum of zeros will be equals to what? Whose sum of zeros, yeah, it's zeros, es. Whose sum of zeros will be equals to what? 4, and the minus 4 and the product will be equals to what? 1. So the quadratic polynomial will be like this. X square plus 4x plus 1 equals to 0. Any doubt till here? Anyone? Clear सबको यहाँ तक? Okay. Alright. So clear this thing. Let's have a look over the next one. Okay, everyone. So I'm just clearing my drawing and let's have a look over the next slide. And here the slide says the sum of zeros of a cubic polynomial. So here what we have to solve? Sum of zeros of a cubic polynomial. We have already discussed the sum of zeros of a quadratic polynomial, that will be equals to what? Minus b by a. That is coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. But in cubic polynomial there is some difference. Just let's have a look. Sum of its 0 will be equals to what? Minus coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube. Here the general form for the cubic equation is what? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Got it? So here the sum will be equals to what? Here the sum will be equals to minus b by a. Got it? The sum will be minus b by a, and where b is what? It is the coefficient of x square and a is what? Coefficient of x cube. Got it? Okay, if you got this thing, let's have a look over the next slide. And here's the slide. Next. Now product of its 0. We have discussed sum of 0, that will be equals to minus b by a. Now product of 0 will be equals to what? Minus constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Alright, so here the constant term is what? D, and again the minus sign is also there. Minus d and coefficient of x cube is what? A. So product of 0 will be equals to what? Minus d by a. Got it? Addition will be equals to what? Minus b by a, and product is what? Minus d by a. Any doubt? No? Alright, let's move on to the next slide. Sum of product of its 0. So here what is given? We have to sum the product of its 0. Means if the zeros are alpha, beta and gamma, so alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha will be equals to what? Will be equals to what? Coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x cube. Alright, so coefficient of x will be what? C divided by coefficient of x cube. That is c by a. Alright, so sum of product of its 0 will be equals to what? It will be equals to c by a. Got it? So we have discussed the sum of zeros, we have discussed the product of zeros, and we have discussed the sum of product of its zeros, and that will be equals to what? C by a. Got it, everyone? Yes, एनी डाउट टिल हियर? किसी को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम, कोई भी छोटा वाला डाउट है यहाँ तक? लेट मी हैव अ लुक. No? All right, so no doubt, let's have a look over the next slide. All right, so here, find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficient. All right, so we will do this question number 1. Okay, so here's the question number 1. X square plus 2x minus 8. So we know that how to find the zeros ना, या अब तो हम expert हो गए इसमें कि हमें zeros कैसे निकालना है, splitting the middle term. So let's have a look how we have to split this middle term. We have to take the multiplication of coefficient of x square and constant term. So x square and the product of coefficient of x square and constant term is what? Minus 8 x cube x square. So if I take the two factors of 8 as 4 and 2, will I get 2 as a addition? Yes. So x square plus 4x minus 2x minus 8 is equals to 0. So I have split the middle term. Then I will take common. Out of the first two terms, what I will take common? X as common. So x plus 4. And out of these two terms, third and fourth, what I will take common? Minus 2. X plus 4 equals to 0. So when I take again, if I take x plus 4 as common, what I will get? X into x minus 2 and x plus 4. That will be equals to 0. Which means, what are the two zeros? X equals to 2 and x equals to minus 4 are the zeros. Got it? ये तो सबको बन रहा है. अब हम आगे जाते हैं कि हमें वेरीफाई कैसे करना है. So let's have a look. So now the zeros are 2 and minus 4. So we can obtain sum and zeros. Alright, now sum will be equals to what? 2 plus minus 4 is equals to minus 2. And product is what? 2 into minus 4 equals to what? Minus 8. Now, according to the formula, sum will be equals to what? Minus b by a. That is equals to minus coefficient of x divided by a. So see, what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is 2 and coefficient of x square is what? 1. So minus 2 by 1, and that is, we have verified that these two answers are same. And again, what is the product? Product is c by a, means the constant term divided by a. Constant term is what? Minus 8 divided by a is what? 1. So again, we verified that we will get the same answer. So we have to verify the relationship of zeros with coefficient. And we have verified that we get the same answer. Okay? Alright everyone? Okay, so if you got this one, let's have a look over the next question. One more question. And what is the question? Let's have a look over the next slide. The question was like this. T squared minus 15. This is the second question. T squared minus 15. So we have to split the middle term. Or I think you all remember the algebra formula. And this is the basic formula. That is a square minus b square. I think you all remember this algebraic formula. A plus b into a minus b. Yes. A square minus b square is what? A plus b into a minus b. And can we write it like this? A square minus b square will be what? A plus b and a minus b. Yes. Alright. So t minus under root of 15 and t plus root 15 is equals to what? 0. This means t is what? It is equals to minus 15 and plus 15. Alright. It will be equals to what? Minus 15 minus root 15 and plus root 15. Got it? So zeros are t equals to root 15 and t equals to minus root 15. Thus, its sum and product can be obtained like this. We have obtained the sum, we have obtained the zeros, and after that we can also obtain the sum and product like this. Let's have a look how we are going to obtain the sum and product. Any doubt till here? No? Okay. So just obtain the sum. So sum will be equals to what? 15 plus root 15 plus minus root 15, that will be equals to what? 0. Yes, see. And product will be equals to what? Root 15 into minus root 15, that will be equals to minus 15. And let's verify it. So minus b by a is what? B here is 0. That's why it is equals to 0. And division, multiplication will be what? C by a, and that is equals to constant term minus 15 by a, that is equals to minus 15. So we have verified the relationship between zeros and its coefficient. Got it? So we have verified the relation between the zeros and coefficient. So till here, any doubt anyone? Nah? Okay, so let's have a look over one more question. What do you all say? Yes, इसको भी करें हम साथ में? All right. हमारा बहुत सारा रिवीजन हो जाएगा हम इस क्वेश्चन को भी करते हैं तो. So again by using the middle term splitting, how and which two term we will split? First we will take the coefficient of x square and then constant term that is equals to 4. Their multiplication will be 12. We have to take the factors of 12 will be like this, that we will obtain, if I add the factors I will obtain minus 1. Alright, so these two factors are 3 and 4. So like this, 3x square plus 3x minus 4x. And if I add them, what I will get? Minus x. Got it? Got the middle term. So the two factors are 3x and minus 4x. So 3x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 4 equals to 0. And out of the first and second term, if I take 3x as common, what I left? X plus 1. And if I take from these two terms, third and fourth, what I will get? Minus 4 as a common, and we are left with x plus 1. Got it? So out of these two terms, I will take x plus 1 as a common factor. What I will get? 3x minus 4 into x plus 1, that is equals to 0, which means the two zeros are x equals to minus 1 and x equals to 4 by 3. Got it? Yes, everyone? So now let's check whether the sum of zeros and the product of zeros verify or not. Okay. So see here, zeros are minus 1 and 4 by 3. So their sum will be equals to what? 1 by 3. Minus 1, just a minute, minus 1 plus 4 by 3, that is equals to 1 by 3. And product will be equals to what? Minus 1 into 4 by 3, that is equals to minus 4 by 3. Now verify. Sum formula will be equals to minus b by a, that is minus b. That minus b is what? 1. Sorry, b is what? Minus 1 divided by a is what? 3. So that is equals to 1 by 3. And c by a is what? C by a is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. So minus 4 by 3. And yes, we have verified that our both answers matches. So we have to verify the relation. We have actually verified the relationship of zeros with coefficient. Got it, everyone? Any doubt till here? No? All right. So guys, take these question as a homework. ये आपके लिए practice questions है. आपको क्या करना है? Same method that we have follow. तो आपको एक बार इन सारे questions को एक बार practice करना है. And आपको कोई भी doubt होगा, just comment in the comment section. आपको अपने doubts को comment करना है comment section में. Okay? Alright. So I think आप ये तीनों question को try करोगे as a homework. Alright. Now moving on to the division algorithm for polynomials. Okay, the last topic of our class. So we know that a cubic polynomial has at most 3 zeros. Yes, if the degree is 3, then that polynomial has how many zeros? That consists of 3 zeros. Okay. However, if you are given only 1 zero, we can find the other two. Yes, like this. Let's have a look. X cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3, and one of its 0 is 1. If one of its 0 is what? 1. So for x equals to 1, px is what? It will be equals to 0. Got it? So then x minus 1 is a factor of x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Got it? If one of the factor is 1, if one of the 0 is 1, then x equals to 1 and px is equals to 0. Then x minus 1 is a factor of what? X cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Got it? Okay. Let's have a look. So can we divide this x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3 by x minus 1? What do you all say? Yes, divide कर सकते हैं हम इसको. Okay, तो हम इसको divide करते हैं. And before that, let's have a look over actually all the terms. So this is known as what? This is known as dividend. This is known as dividend. This is known as what? This is known as quotient. This x minus 1 is what? It is known as divisor. And at last will be known as what? Remainder. So dividend, quotient, divisor and remainder. Alright. So let's divide this equation x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3 by x minus 1. Got it? Okay. So if I divide it, so to obtain x cube, what I have to multiply? I have to multiply x square. Alright. So x square, if I multiply this x square, so what I will get? X into x square is what? X cube. And minus 1 means what? Minus 2. What I will get? Minus x square. If I take this, so x cube minus x square, then I have to cancel this. So by changing the sign, what I will get? This is changed to negative and this changed to positive. So I will left with 3x square minus, that is plus x square. So I will left with minus 2x square. Got it? So minus 2x square, and again if I take it as minus x. So we are left with minus 2x square. For this, what I have to multiply? I have to multiply minus 2x. Okay, because here it is x, and what I will obtain? What I have to obtain? Minus 2x. So I will multiply it by minus 2x. So if I multiply this x by minus 2x, what I will get? Minus 2x square. And if I multiply 1 by minus 2x, what I will get? Plus 2x. Got it? So I have to cancel this one. So what I will get? I multiply it by the opposite sign. So I will cancel it. So multiplying it by negative sign, this get cancelled and this becomes negative. So negative x and negative 2x becomes what? Minus 3x. Got it? And here it is x and here it is 3x. So what I have to multiply? I have to multiply it by minus 3. So minus 3x plus 3, and because when we multiply 1 by 3, what I will get? Plus 3. So minus 3x plus 3, and if I change the sign multiply, then these two get cancelled and I will get what as a remainder? 0 as a remainder. Got it? So in this way, I will split this x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 1 into this simple equation. Got it? X square minus 2x minus 3. Got it everyone? Okay. आज हम इसको बहुत फास्ट कर रहे हैं, बट इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास हम इसको क्या करेंगे? हम इसी टॉपिक को बहुत ही डीप में पढ़ने वाले हैं. ओके, आज हम इसको फास्ट कर रहे हैं, बट नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम इसको डीप में कर लेंगे. सो लेट्स हैव अ लुक ओवर द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. एंड व्हाट वी गॉट क्वेश्चन एज एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 2x माइनस 3. एंड हम इसको स्प्लिट करके वैसे ही मिडिल टर्म, जैसे ये क्या बन गया? क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन बन गया. एंड हम जानते हैं कि हम इसको कैसे स्प्लिट कर सकते हैं? बाय दिस, by splitting the middle term. So what I will get as a two factors, x plus 1 and x minus 3. Got it? So x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3 is what? It becomes what? I will get one of my factor, it is given as x minus 1, and other two factors are what? Just a minute. Other two factors are what? These two are the other factors, x plus 1 and x minus 3. Got it? So all the three zeros of a polynomial are 1, minus 1 and 3. Got it? So other zeros are minus 1 and 3. So in this way we are going to solve. If one of the zero is given, so we can also find the other zero by using that. First what we will do, what we have done, first we have done the division, and then using the splitting method we have obtained the other two factors. Got it? So other three factors, all the three factors of a polynomial are 1, minus 1 and 3. Got it everyone? Okay. अब हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में क्या करने वाले हैं? हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में ये डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम को पढ़ने वाले हैं. ऑलराइट, सो इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल, एंड हम इसके ही क्वेश्चंस को नेक्स्ट क्लास में डिस्कस करेंगे. गॉट इट? तो टिल हियर एनी डाउट एनीवन? हमने जो ये लास्ट क्वेश्चन किया, हम इसको नेक्स्ट क्लास में और भी डीप तरीके से पढ़ने वाले हैं. ओके, क्वाड्रेटिक के. सो आई थिंक नो डाउट हियर टिल हियर. अगर किसी को कोई भी डाउट होगा तो आप डिस्कस करोगे मुझसे कहाँ? कमेंट सेक्शन में. ऑलराइट, और हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में इसी के आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे. सो व्हाट वी हैव लर्न टुडे, वी हैव रिकॉल्ड द जीरोस ऑफ अ लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल, जीरोस ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल and zeros of cubic polynomial, and we have discussed the sum of zeros of quadratic, cubic polynomial, and we have discussed the relationship between zeros and coefficient of polynomials. Got it? So हमने आज की क्लास में इतना ही पढ़ा. ओके एवरीवन, गॉट इट? तो इसी के आगे हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन. ओके, थैंक यू एवरीवन. दैट्स ऑल अबाउट टुडेज सेशन. होप यू एंजॉय द सेशन. यस, एंड ऑलराइट, सो इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट कमेंट में इन द डाउट सेक्शन, और हम इसी के साथ नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे इसी टॉपिक को. Till then, bye bye, tata, and have a superb day. Okay, and we will meet again in the next session of the polynomial. Got it everyone? Okay, that's all from my side. If you like the video, click on the like button and comment and share it with your friends. Okay, everyone. Bye bye. Tata.